welcome back to my channel. And I know a lot of people say that as their intro when they coming in. People are coming into the videos and they're like, "Hey, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for being here." Generally, that's what we want to say. We want to thank you for coming in and spending the short amount of time with us and just hearing what we got to say. Today, I wanted to talk to those who are in the cash stuffing or who want to do their cash stuffing blah blooper. We're going to start this all over. We're going to backtrack and start this over. And guess what? I'm not going to cut this out because I'm just showing y'all how sometimes when you're talking and you're recording on video, you can just do. Today, I want to give you 10 tips on how to be successful in cash stuffing. Now, I may have just started recording my cash stuffing of my envelopes and saving money on here maybe quite a couple months ago, but I still feel like I can give out the 10 tips that has helped me. So the first thing and foremost that you need to do is, and I'm looking down at my notes because I want to make sure that I give this to you clear and direct, right? Track your spending to see where your money is going. And with that, knowing what your income is and how much that you can save. How much can you safely put away? Now, I will be posting along the lines here exactly what I'm saying. So I will post it up first and then I'll come back and explain. So that's how I'm going to do this video. That is my goal, to do the video this way, y'all. So we're going to see. All right. Tip number 2 is knowing how many things that you want to save, how many sinking funds you want to save, how many envelopes you want to save, or how many saving challenges that you want to complete. When you know that, you'll know which way to go and how to do your money. Okay. Tip number 3, choosing the right envelopes. Now, I will show you the envelopes that I'm using, and I will do that towards when I do it towards the end of the video. I will show you some of the things that I use, but right now I just want to share some tips with you. There may be on another video, it may be at the end of this video. In some way, I'm going to incorporate it to show you all of the tools after I give you the tips. Okay. So like I said, choosing the right envelopes for the different categories, whether it be your sinking funds or cash stuffing for your savings challenges. Tip number 3, creating high and low binders. We call it binders in the cash stuffing world. So what I mean by high and low priority binders. So you have some things that could be considered high priority. It could be that you want to get your windows fixed, or you want to get some work done on your roof or your bathroom. So you may inadvertently or may decide to stuff more cash in those envelopes each month, a little extra cash, right? Low priority might be, say, birthdays or gifts or things like that. So you won't be inclined to stuff as much. Now, the other thing is, you may have a specific amount that you want to stuff. So sometimes you can also do it that way instead of just going in and say, okay, this is how I do it. I usually budget out what I want to put into my envelopes each time I do it. And it may be $3, maybe $5, maybe 10. It depends on what I want to budget out and give at that time. We also have what is called, so we got your high priority and low priority. Then you got your short-term goals binders and your long-term goals binders. For me, my long-term goal binder is my saving for vacation and my emergency fund, my retirement fund, things like that. My low-term binders, what I call short-term binders are things like birthdays, gifts, my ties, things like that I want to put inside there. Now, when it comes to your sinking funds, right, you have to determine if you want it to be 5 sinking funds or 10 to 20. It's all based on your current need. Cash stuffing binder as far as the saving challenges, you have to also determine and decide how many you want to complete and how you want to use that and allocate it at the end. Tip number 4, we already discussed knowing how many savings challenges to complete and how you want to reallocate that. Okay, we already talked about that. So tip number 5, you got to decide if you're doing cash stuffing for specific goals. Now, why are you stuffing the money? What kind of goals do you have? It's good to write all these things down before you get started. That way you'll know how to appropriate your money and how to allocate it into the binders and the envelopes that it needs to go into. Tip number 7. I might be on 6, not sure. I'll go back. Once again, let your change from your purchases be used as part of your stuffing. Now, for me, when I go to the store, right, and I spend $20, I might get back $15. I might get back $8, whatever it is. I start taking that change and putting it in an envelope. So when it comes time for me to stuff my envelopes, I start to put the monies together. And then when I get paid, because I get paid every 2 weeks, I like to take out a certain amount that I budget out. So for instance, I want to do the birthday envelope. I want to do my personal care. I want to do car maintenance, house maintenance, things like that. So I may say, okay, I'm going to put $5 in house maintenance. I'm going to put $5 in car maintenance. For birthdays, I'm going to roll and save. That's when you roll the dice, and whatever the number is, that's what you put in the envelope. Or you may have a specific amount that you like to put in birthdays. So every time I will put $3 in there. So budget that out and write down exactly what it is you need. So it will help you also to keep track of not only your spending, but it'll keep track of how much you are putting in these binders. So guess what? We're not going to stress ourselves. We're going to make spending fun. Okay, we're going to make it fun. We're going to bring that back into saving money. I know that money is tight for a lot of us, because guess what? If you are not born with a silver spoon in your mouth, or you making that kind of money, or what we say, that kind of moolah, you have to do what everybody else is doing and finding ways to save extra money on the side from whatever it is that goes into your bank account. And guess what? There is extra money out there. We think that it's not, but let's take a look at how many times we go to the fast food restaurant. Out of the course of the 30 or 31 days of the month, each month during the course of the year, some of us can safely say we have been to a fast food restaurant spending money at least 5 to 6 times a month. Like, I was at the store the other day and I bought 3 sandwiches, 2 drinks, some chips with the sandwich, and all of that came up to $39. Now, I could have just went to the store and bought some lunch meat, bought some rolls. I have lettuce and tomatoes in the house. I have onions. I could have made my own sandwich, and I would have saved at least $15 that could have gone into my cash saving envelopes. Now, I will say this because life is short. And sometimes we just want to enjoy what we want to enjoy, and that is okay. But on the flip side of that, we also know that we need to save for a rainy day. So I always say, sometimes in my cash stuffing videos, every little bit counts. That $1, before you know it, will turn into 10. Then it will turn into 20. Take your time. It's not a speed race. You don't have to worry about being like everybody else. For instance, there are people that stuff their binders every day. There's some that stuff 3 times a week, some every week. Me, myself, I do it every 2 weeks based on my pay. And sometimes I may do it once a week based on if I have extra money left over. And then I'll stuff it. So take your time and do what you need to do. We're talking about how to be successful in your cash stuffing. Okay, so let's see what other tip that we have, because I believe I went through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tips, and I said I wanted to do 10. So, tip number 9, always, always, always remember this is about saving for a rainy day, saving for your needs. Don't get upset if you have to go back into your binders, your sinking funds, or the money that you're saving in your challenges and take the money back out to use. And the reason I'm saying that is because sometimes we can be very hard on ourselves. We're stuffing this money for a rainy day, and sometimes the rainy day comes up quicker than we know it. Be happy, be thankful that you have that extra cash there that you can pull out of those envelopes and use. And guess what? You can start all over again. Stuffing your binders is not because you want to put the money in there and see how much you can save and never touch it. I believe, my personal opinion, that is not the reason that we do the cash stuffing. It's not put in there to never use. You have certain categories that you're going to put money in these binders, in these envelopes that you want to take and transfer into, say, a high yield savings account, or into your savings account, but not back into your main bank account. So I have a main bank account that is my checking account that I use specifically for certain bills. The money that I take out and that I'm stuffing is for things that I do daily, things that I need to have quick access for, that I don't want to swipe my card for. So I take that extra money out to do those things, your day to day living things. So that's how I separate my money. So that's why I find that I am successful in saving what I'm saving. Now, I don't have a whole lot of money saved, right, to my standards, but I will safely say this: my emergency fund is growing. Other savings challenges that I'm doing to go towards my emergency fund is growing, and the birthday fund is growing. So I'm going to continue to save all the way till next year. I don't have anyone's birthdays to celebrate now because the year is almost over. So the money I'm saving is for next year. So you have to make a plan and stick with that. Is tip number 10. Make a plan, try to stick with it. And if you can't, don't feel guilty about it. Make another plan and keep going. The concept and the way to be successful is to continue to go. And as you go, you will grow. I like that saying. Continue to go and you will grow. Let saving money be fun for you. Don't make it a chore. Don't make it stressful. When it becomes stressful, stop. Pull back. Wait it out for a bit. Come back in a couple days or a day or two, couple hours, whatever you need to do. Revamp yourself and come back and redo it again. Okay, these are my tips to be successful in your cash stuffing. If you're just starting off, start off with one binder. And guess what? If you don't want to spend that $6, $7, $8, or $9, or however much they sell on Amazon or whatever, go to the dollar store and I will show you some tools at the end that you can use to get yourself started with. You can even create your own envelopes, and I'm going to show you that too. So stay tuned. I want to show you some tools, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I'm going to show you some tools that you can use in your beginning cash stuffing journey. So we have a regular plain white envelope that you can use if you cannot afford to get one of these envelopes to put your money in. Okay, just go get a box of envelopes from your local Dollar Tree store. This is what I did when I was first starting off. I decorated really cutely and I put the number on it for how much I wanted to save. This was when I was doing the 100 challenge envelope about a couple years ago, which helped me to save over $4,000. I didn't get quite to the 5,000. It was about 4,600 or something or other. What I did is I just numbered it and I put that amount of money inside. Okay. Next, we have, if you cannot afford to get one of these binders here, this is what I like to use, and I label them for what I want to do. I've had this binder for over a year now, and this is another binder that I've gotten. It's called Money Savings Challenges, and let me tell you, you don't have to make it stressful for yourself. Okay, the first one is a dollar challenge. You could start off with this. It's a dollar challenge. Okay. And you're just saving $30 starting off with. I tell everyone to get started with this. Start off doing the dollar challenge. Start saving every single dollar. Now, if you just want to start off saving $30, then you would create yourself something like this or buy something like this. But for me, I didn't do this. What I did is I got the blank envelopes like this, and I put dollar challenge on it. And every time I got a dollar, I stuffed the dollars. I did that, and I did the $5 challenge starting off. If you cannot get this, go to your local dollar store and get one of these. It is a coupon book. And it may come with little tabs, right? It'll come with the little tabs. And you can open it up and just start putting your money inside. Now, what I have inside here are free savings challenges that I printed off from different people in the community. And this is what I use to help me to save money. Now, I'm not using these right now because I'm in the middle of doing some other ones. Excuse me. My throat's very dry. Let me get a little sip. I don't want to make this video too long, y'all. I'm so glad y'all stay with me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. A little thirsty. It's that time of the year. Also, this is another thing that you can do. I created a plastic bag here. Hope you can see me. I don't want to be too close. And in this plastic bag, I have numbers. So my goal was to pick a number out of the bag, and whatever I pick, that's what I save. I'm actually about to go back to this challenge starting in January. I'm not sure what I'm going to call this, but this might be my other $100 challenge to pick whatever I pick out in this bag. It'll tell me what to put into my envelopes, because I'm going to redo the $100 challenge again. So these are some economical ways that you can use to get you started. Now, go to your local dollar store, buy some colored index cards, put the numbers on it, buy yourself a coupon booklet, and you can put something on the tabs to whatever you want to save, your dollar challenge, $5, however you want to do it, right? And go to your local dollar store and get a box of envelopes and put the numbers on it. It will help you to save. And then eventually, when you can start getting yourself envelopes like these, and you can start to get binders like this. They're very inexpensive. I think the cheapest one, maybe $5.99 or $6.99. And they actually come with the envelopes too, so you don't have to worry about buying that. And also another good idea that you can do, if you're on Amazon, you can get what is called the Low Income Savings Challenge log book. So let's look at a page. This one starts off with dollars. I'll zoom in. It's $1,000 savings challenge, and guess what? You start off saving dollars, and you keep going, and this will be about $50 here. You'll save about $50 here, and you keep going till you're done, and you'll get your $1,000 starting off very, very easy. You don't have to be doing $10, $15, $20, $30. You can start off with $5 if you want to save $1,500. You start off with, come on, and there you go, $5. So this could be your $5 challenge. At the end, you will save $1,500. You just have to follow along. And that's why I like this. It's for low income. It's very nice. I have another book up there. I did not bring it down, but nonetheless, these are the things that you can use to help you on your savings challenge journey. So I'm going to end this video with telling you to be intentional in your saving. Whatever your goal is, only you know. Okay, have fun. Have fun doing what it is that you love to do. And guess what? It's going to be hard at the beginning. Practice, practice, practice. Keep repeating it. Keep doing it. And it will become like second nature saving that money. I promise you it will. I promise you. You will develop a money mindset. Oh, that's a good topic to do in the future, a money mindset. Maybe I'll bring that back to you later on in the week. So with that being said, I want to tell you to live intentional, live on purpose, and have an amazing day. Have an amazing rest of the week if you don't get to me until the end of the week. Okay. Love you with the love of the Lord. Bye bye.